Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina and today we are on a slightly more serious tone than usually. I want to talk about domestic abuse, what it is, how to identify it and how to help yourself or help the others. I experienced, unfortunately, in my life a few moments when I witnessed or also experienced some abuse on myself, and this is a theme which I am very invested to, and I wish and hope that in the future I can work with some organizations to spread the word and to help people who are suffering. But let's start the video by looking into what domestic abuse actually is. Women's Aid defined domestic abuse as an incident or pattern of incidents of controlling, coercive, threatening, degrading and violent behavior, including sexual violence, in majority by partner or ex-partner, but also by a family member or carer. Domestic abuse can include coercive control, which is pattern of intimidation, degradation, isolation with use of threat of physical or sexual violence. Then there is psychological or emotional abuse, physical or sexual abuse, economical or financial abuse, harassment and stalking, online or digital abuse. This is a pure definition. It's pretty clear from what it says what the abuse is. In most cases, usually around the world, but I have a data from UK to back it up. Most cases the victims are women and the perpetrators are usually men. That doesn't mean that men are not victims of domestic abuse, but as I said, there is much higher number of female victims than there are of male victims. So let's have a look on some numbers. According to a crime survey for England and Wales for the year ending March 2019, an estimate 7.5% of women, which is 1.6 million, and 3.8% of men, which is 786,000 men, experience domestic abuse. That means in 75% of domestic abuse related crimes recorded by the police, the victims are female. So we have 1.6 million cases with the women, 786,000 cases of male, but these are just the cases which were recorded. So this is for basically year 2018. Then there was another survey done for year which ended with March 2020. The numbers were very similar, so it didn't really change. I don't have a survey for past year where we all were in lockdown. I suspect the numbers will be higher, unfortunately, because the people were stuck indoors in their homes together, but we don't have a numbers to back it up yet. But I heard a lot of professionals talking about it, and they suggested that the numbers will be higher, but we don't have them yet. How you can identify domestic abuse? In many cases, sometimes it is hard because the perpetrator or the person who is abusing the abuser is doing it slowly. He is slowly grooming the victim, and on the very beginning of the relationship, everything is nice and amazing and beautiful, and then slowly, step by step, he is getting into your head or starting to be aggressive, but the blame is always on the victim, and the victim many times, and sadly in many cases, don't realize that actually they are being victimized, that they are not the source of a problem. But there are a few questions which you can ask yourself, or if you suspect that somebody is in abusive relationship, you can ask them. First question would be, do you change your behavior because you are frightened of your partner's reaction? Another question which you can ask is your partner jealous or possessive? or do you feel controlled and isolated? These are very helpful questions, and there are many more questions which will help you to identify your relationships, which are published on a website IDAS. I will link everything down below. Everything will be easily found. I will try to copy and paste the questions if you don't want to research it because of your search history. But tip for you, I should have mentioned that on the beginning, if you don't know, on your web browser you can open the incognito window, which doesn't track your searching history. So if you are worried and you are controlled, or your partner is checking your searching history, this is the easy way how to swipe all the information about what you are looking into. You can ask yourself those questions, as I mentioned, or if you are suspecting that somebody in your surroundings, your friends, your family member, your co-worker, might potentially be a victim in abusive relationship, you can try and work your way through those questions with them and try to help them to see the whole picture and to see what reality really is. How you can help yourself, how you can get out of this relationship or your household or this situation. I'm not gonna lie, from what I experienced in my life, I had very close experience with abusive relationship. It's not easy, especially if you do have a children and if the children are involved and you are financially dependent on your abuser. It will be hard, but you can still do it, and there are many great organizations which are targeting women and men as well who are victims of abusive relationship and are offering all the help which they can give you, which is just to talk you through the process, offering financial help, changing your living situation, etc., etc. I'm going to mention a few organizations which are really great and offering the best help. The first will be Women's Aid, who you can contact on the phone. You can also have an online chat, and also you can send them email. They offer a great deal of help, a lot of information on their website, also a lot of signposting, very important contact information which I will also put down below. How to contact the men's advice line, support for under 25, National LGBTQ plus domestic abuse line, and many others which I will put down below. Also, I will link their website and everything what you need to know. Another good place is a National Domestic Abuse Helpline, which website contain again a lot of good information. You can contact them by calling them. I will put the number down below, possibly email as well. I will put everything what I can possibly find into description. The last place which I want to mention is Paladin National Stalking Advocacy. They are supporting and trying to work on a lot of changes in legislative, especially connected with the stalking, but domestic abuse as well. They are really great organization run by people who worked in police forces or who know and saw a lot of cases, and they do see inside and they do know what do we need to change in order to protect people from suffering. Also, they have a lot of great information on their website. The great thing what they have on their website, on the right top corner there is a hide button. If you click on this button, this will hide again this website from your search history, so nobody will be able to easily track what you are looking at online. You can also ask for help in your surrounding area. The best place probably will be your doctor or a nurse or friend or neighbor, family member, co-worker, anyone really who you can trust and who can give you that little help which you need, at least for sourcing some information how you can get out of this not very good situation. Also, if you are somebody who is asked for help, please don't say no, and please do try and help those people in need, because this help is very needed. These are a few most important information in my opinion which you should know, and few places which you should check out if you are or you suspect that you are a victim of domestic abuse, or you suspect that somebody in your surrounding is. As I said on the beginning of the video, this theme is very close to home. It hits the feeling, and I'm not going to talk about myself, but I did experience it in my life, and I feel very passionate, and I want to help women in the future and the men in the future, but hopefully to try and find a way how we can prevent it, to educate our children so those situations won't be happening in the future. Please check out the description of this video, where I will put a lot of signposting. If you want to check it out, you want to educate yourself, and you want to find more information. If you are somebody who is trying to get out, I hope you will make it out. I wish you all the luck in your life, all the happiness. I hope you will be able to start your life abuse free and enjoy your life as you should be able to enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.